Ruben, and I'm born and raised in this town. Many times people who see me as a young kid just want to know like what I've been up to, and I'm not exactly who I was when I was a younger kid. Growing up, I was lucky enough to have a father involved in my life all throughout my life. He coached my sports. When I won awards or when I lost, he was always there for me. He was always by my side. So growing up, like any other boy, I grew up wanting to be just like him. So when I got to my young 20s, I was wild, much like anybody else. I was in rock bands. I was around every party. If I went anywhere, I had the ice chest, I had the keg, I had the beer, and that's who I was. So now when people see me as an adult, they realize that I have kids, they're rather shocked. They never thought that I, Ruben, would want to be a dad. But that's exactly what I wanted to go be when I grew up. When my first son was born, it was like a big deal to me. I had to come up with a name that was really important. It's like a start of a company. It's the beginning of my small little family. I wanted to be greater than just a basic name. In Fresno once, when there was a lot of Indians here, or Native Americans, was known as a town with ash trees. So they call it Ashtown. So I thought it was only fitting. My first son, his name is Phoenix. So I'm very proud to be local, but I thought my son would be greater than this town and would rise above the ashes. The Phoenix was a mythical creature that grew above the ashes and rose through the flames, and I thought it'd be great. After that son, 18 months later, right away, my other son was born. And I didn't want to be one of those people, like a hippie, All my kids have these mythological names, or the next kid would be, something off the wall. So I wanted to find a name that was also not covered by a stigma. My friend, his name is Jim Jones. And back in, I don't know if you guys know who Jim Jones is, but in 1973, he organized one of the largest mass suicides in the world's history. They all drank the Kool-Aid, as you hear the term nowadays. So my buddy, his name is Jim Jones. So anytime you go anywhere, he says, "Hi, my name's Jim Jones." And you say, "Oh, just like so-and-so." So now he goes by the name of James Evans. So with that said, I wanted a very good name that didn't carry a stigma. And as you see, I'm a Niner fan, but I chose the name Peyton. Peyton Manning, a great guy on the field and off the field. So my middle son, his name is Peyton. What a great kid, and I'm very lucky to have him. Then, not too long after that, came my daughter. And back in the day, I was pretty popular with the ladies, so there's a long list of women, names I did not want my daughter to have. My ex-wife at the time, she wanted the name Isabella. And that's a nice name, and I came up with the name Presley. I thought that was pretty. And we're going to call her Presley Isabella. And my last name is Sadler, but with those initials, my daughter's name would be Piss. So my daughter's name is Isabella Presley Sadler, but we call her Presley. So those are my three kids there, and makes a big difference in my life about these kids. Not too long ago, I coach football. I coach sports. I was coaching youth football for my youngest son, Peyton. I was a head coach out there, and my older son was over here on another team. My daughter was a cheerleader on the same little organization. My birthday is in summer, the same time as this. And there was one day, my birthday, at the end of practice, there was about 90 kids. And they all gathered up. We had cupcakes, and they all came over and they sang happy birthday to me. It was a great moment, probably the happiest moments of my life. I had my one son by me, another son across the field. At the time, I had my wife, and then I had my daughter cheerleading. And then not only that, but I had the whole community come together and sing me happy birthday. Then after that, they all came up, gave me hugs, shook my hand, high fives, fist bumps, whatever it was. I would say that day was probably one of the happiest days of my life. At that moment, I was a father figure, I was a part of my community, and I was a leader and accepted and appreciated by everybody that was there. And to me, it was a very great moment. So people often ask, who I am. And I play hockey, I write and record music, I play music every day of my life. But the most important thing to me and who I am is I am a father.